Thanks for listening, guys.
Yeah, and my GarageBand didn't crap out during that.
That's
too.
awesome news.
Yeah, so everything's coming up B and G.
Yeah, no, that's a great episode.
Thanks, Steve.
Well, I'm sorry, I don't mean to get ahead of ourselves and review it.
Yeah, that's next week. We got to fill time next week.
Yeah.
Ooh. Oh wow! Speaking of filling time, we filled a fair amount.
How much time is left?
Half of it.
We have 15 minutes left.
We're 15 minutes in.
Well, that's not bad.
Eh.
So, we're going to do the normal segments today. We're going to do, current events and lottery.
Everything you guys know us for and love us for.
By the way, we noticed something. And, it's not cool to talk about it, I know, because it's sort of like drawing attention to, like, the huge pimple on my face. But, like,
where are you going?
Last week, our listen count was smaller than the week before.
Dropped precipitously.
So, like, first of all,
well,
those who are listening now,
we're not doing a very good job of advertising ourselves.
Right. I mean, it's our fault.
We're going to figure that out this week.
Those who are listening now, thank you.
Seriously.
Thank you so much. And donate to our Kickstarter. But
which we also have to start.
Which we also have not made.
And the email.
Yeah, tell some of your friends, tell any of your relatives that you think would really get a kick out of two idiots drinking for your pleasure. Because this is really for you.
It's not for us.
No, we don't.
You should see the state we're in after this is over. It's not. Yeah. We don't enjoy it.
I mean, no, not really.
Shouldn't we be doing this show like before we go out for an evening or something? We really should be.
See, we talked about it. We tried doing that, or thought about doing that.
Our schedules really don't work for it right now.
No, because it's Thursday. That's the one thing.
Maybe we should go do crazy awesome stuff on Thursdays.
Yeah, maybe we should do this earlier on Thursday, like 6.
And then go clubbing. What?
But yeah, the worrisome thing is next week I might be going home right after I finish work on Thursday.
I'll be in Pittsburgh next Thursday.
Well,
so
maybe we'll do it earlier next week.
I'm leaving on Monday.
All right. Well, there will be a week hiatus.
Where we have to clean up our home base a little. We got to make a website. Or a whatever sort of thing.
Yeah.
We got to get the word out.
Yeah. So this whole week, you're not going to hear another podcast from us next Thursday. But what you are going to hear, and when I say hear, I mean see, is maybe a website.
Maybe a Kickstart, maybe an email address.
Maybe a Google email address.
I don't know if we can do all this stuff.
I hate doing stuff. Oh no, our characters are bleeding into reality. But, so, thank you guys for listening. That's all I wanted to say.
Also, my time count is going to be way off because I stopped for a second.
So, fuck, what are we going to do?
I don't know. It was only 10 seconds.
Then it really doesn't matter at all.
No, it doesn't.
Negligible, folks.
That's what we call sig figs.
What? You
remember sig figs?
No.
Significant figures? From chem?
What? No, I almost failed my chemistry class.
Okay.
So anyway.
Should we just jump into current events?
Yeah, we talked about, do you have 2 articles this today? Because I have 2 also.
Yeah, and we're already 18 minutes in, so we better...
Yeah, okay, so I'll talk about my first one. It's the shortest one.
We'll want to trade? We'll just trade.
Yeah, I'll do one, you'll do one, I'll do one, you do one. Okay, so the first one is very simple. Fiona Apple announced that she's going to release another album. It's her first album in 7 years. The only thing I remember about Fiona Apple, I can't picture any of her songs. I remember she had that music video where she was naked in a party scene, but I don't remember anything other than remembering that vaguely.
I know. I think she's the person who was in the Guinness Book of Records in the year 2000 or something. Remember when those books were super cool to have?
Yeah, I had a couple of those.
Yeah, the ones that were holographic.
Yeah, the holographic green Millennium one.
Yeah. I think she was in that one for having the longest album title
in the world.
Well,
that's what my article is about because
it's about that?
She has bested her previous record.
She made a longer album title?
Her next album title is 23 words long, and I'm about to read it to you. Ready? The idler wheel is wiser than the driver of the screw, and whipping cords will serve you more than ropes will ever do. All right, thank you. First of all,
I wanted to sigh.
Her album is a rhyming couplet.
Yeah, it had a nice flow to it.
Which is interesting.
She should devote that sort of lyricism to her songwriting instead of her album title
writing. Yeah, so my first message to Fiona Apple is fuck off.
I don't. I think she knows.
Do you think she knows that it's annoying?
She knows to fuck off. So she does it for 7 years at a time. But then she has to come back just because that's how she makes money.
Right. Yeah, she just ran out of money, so she needs to make another album.
She knows it's unbearable, but...
Okay, so let's break this down a little bit. The idler wheel is wiser than the driver of the screw.
Okay.
Let's sort
What's
of...
What's an idler wheel?
The wheel... Like,
the wheel is more idle than other wheels?
The tire that isn't moving. The tire that's not moving.
Okay, that's fine.
Like, the non-spinning tire is wiser than the screwdriver.
Okay.
Could we agree to that?
No. She's going to explain why, though, right?
And...
What?
whipping cords will serve you more than ropes will ever do. Okay.
What?
Whipping cords will serve you more than ropes.
No, that's bullshit.
What's a whipping cord?
It's like the cord that the whip is made out of, I think. You know, it's like braided so it rips your skin.
Oh, okay, so that's what she's talking about when she says whipping cords?
I don't know that, but, I mean, I'm not schooled in slave driving.
And there's a lot of methodologies of rope, like things you would do with ropes.
Yeah, ropes have pulleys, all the simple machines. Ropes are so useful.
So in conclusion to this first current events article, I conclude that Fiona Apple is wrong.
She's wrong in general.
Based on her premise. Therefore, this album is
wrong.
A falsehood. Because it's the title of her. It's the thesis statement to her larger paper that is her album.
Well, I'm sure a lot of albums have statements that prove false, but they're still good music. Right? I can't think of any.
I don't know any album names off the top of my head. Except any of the Decemberist albums. I can name all of them.
Email us at 40ozpodcast@gmail.com with your
and albums,
your cultural references that we weren't quick enough to come up with.
Okay,
so I'm gonna do mine now.
Yeah, Joe, jump right in.
I like that though.
Thank you.
We're very affirming on this podcast.
Mm-hmm. Yes, we're
22 minutes in. We're 21 and a half.
What? Okay, keep drinking. I'll drink while you talk.
Okay, so I'm just gonna read the headline. This is from Bloomberg. Humans and gorillas closer than thought, genome sequence says. Which implies that they're, like, close physically to us. Which means all gorillas are very close to all humans. Like, they're right behind us.
Uh-oh.
Gorillas and mirror may be closer than it appears.
See, now, when you read that headline to me again.
Humans and gorillas closer than thought.
All right, pause. Humans and gorillas closer than thought. Gorillas are
closer to humans than you would think.
Gorillas are closer to humans than humans are to thought.
To have thought. Previously.
The have is not in that headline.
Humans and gorillas closer than thought. I mean, they get to cut words out. It's a headline. But I'm saying that it just says that they're closer. That's not the point. Anyway, they've completed the genome, the gorilla genome, and they've done the human genome a while ago. And here, let me read the sentence.
Read it.
Sequencing the genome of a female western lowland gorilla named Camilla determined that most gorilla DNA is similar or identical to those of humans, despite the 10 million year gap since the two species split off. This is according to the magazine Nature.
Oh.
Wait. Similar or identical?
Well, first of all...
How would it be identical?
Well, they're doing the genome of a girl named Camilla. She obviously is married to a mob boss in New Jersey. It's not like it was actually a human.
I think I've seen her on Bravo or something.
Yeah, you definitely have. She's been throwing plates, and everyone was just like, she's so dramatic. Yeah. No.
Amazing what plastic surgery will do. My point about this is, why does it say similar or identical? It doesn't make any
it doesn't make any sense that the gorilla genome would be identical to the human genome.
Because then it would make the same thing.
There's no way that it is or identical.
Right, isn't it like the building blocks of life, etc.?
Right, so there's no way that that's a true premise.
Well, I mean, I don't exactly go to Bloomberg for my science news. So maybe that's the problem.
Oh.
See, even at the science, I'm looking at the article right now. At the top of the science article is a ticker for the stock market.
I'm starting to feel it's 40, by the way.
Yeah, I bet.
Yeah, I bet you would.
We don't have time. We only have 6 minutes.
Okay, so I'm going to go into my second one really quick. Hulk Hogan has a sex tape.
Ew.